Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Broadway News. In this series, I will talk about what's been going on Broadway lately and like some updates and news and like shows closing, shows opening, cast changes, like stuff like that. But first, to start, we have the best news ever, which is that Coretti is leaving Gatsby tonight, and I'm so happy about that because he is a freaking imposter, and I'm so glad I've not seen him, and now nobody's shows can be ruined, but we still have Al freaking Pregin, so hope he leaves soon. But I hope his replacement is like actually like more like Jeremy Jordan, because like Coretti is like nothing like Jeremy Jordan. Like, he looks nothing like Jeremy Jordan. He looks like so ugly in all the Gatsby costumes. So glad he's leaving. Nobody likes him. And then next we have that that Greatest Showman is finally coming to Broadway. So Greatest Showman, you know, the movie with like about the Barnum and Bailey circus and like how it was like created and stuff. A lot of people have been wanting it to come to Broadway for years, and it finally is. And there's no cast or release date yet, but it was just announced at D23 yesterday, which D23 is like this Disney event where they like announce like the newest like Disney movies and stuff. And there's a lot of hype around this, and a lot of people really want Jeremy Jordan to be Philip, because Jeremy Jordan was almost Philip in the movie, but he was robbed. Like Zac Efron took his place like last minute, and he was like there until like the last demo, and then Zac Efron took his place, and I was sad. But Greatest Showman. I really hope Jeremy Jordan's Philip. Because he deserves that role, because I've watched the YouTube videos of him singing the Greatest Showman songs, and he has been so good. And yeah, I'm really hyped for this, and I'm definitely going to see it when it comes out. I'm probably going to see it when it comes out, and I really, really, really am looking forward to the casting announcement and the release date. And next we have, this was from yesterday, but Illinois, the musical Illinois, closed, yesterday, and I did not get to see it, but I wanted to see it, but I didn't get to see it, Happy Trails, Ben Cook. I heard you did amazing in Illinois, but Happy Trails, Ben Cook. Yeah, I wonder if it will, like, go on tour or something. But, yeah. Happy Trails, Illinois. And then, next we have Cats the Jellicle Ball their run has been extended once again. And, why do they keep extending Cats the Jellicle Ball when, like, I don't know if like anyone like even wants to see it, because it's Cats. And it was supposed to close a week ago, but now it's closing September 8th. And I don't know why they keep rescheduling the closing date. And then we have some Anne Juliet cast news. There's four cast members leaving Anne Juliet in October, and Betsy Wolfe, who is Anne, Ben Jackson Walker, who is Romeo, Justin David Sullivan, who is May, and Philip Arroyo, who is Francois, are leaving Anne Juliet in October. And there's no there's no casting updates for who's going to be the next Anne, or who's going to be next Romeo, and who's going to be next May and Francois. But Also, I forgot to tell you, Austin Scott is also leaving, and Juliet, but who is Shakespeare, but the new Shakespeare has been announced, and it's Drew Gehling, who is the original Dr. Pomodore and Waitress, and he is coming to & Juliet on August 16th. And then speaking of the other cast members that are leaving, I don't know why everyone is leaving & Juliet at the same time, but Betsy Wolfe is leaving October 20th, and then Ben Jackson Walker, Justin David Sullivan, and Philippe Arroyo are leaving October 27th. And yeah, and Juliet's getting a lot of like cast changes recently because Lorna Courtney, who is Juliet for like a while in & Juliet, I saw her understudy. Why do I forget her name? I can't remember her name, but Lorna left & Juliet 2 months ago, and now my boy is Juliet, but yeah, so then the only original cast member that is going to be left in & Juliet is Paulo Sot. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he's Lance, and he's the only original & Juliet cast member to stay in that has not announced leaving. So yeah. Then we have the revival for Once Upon a Mattress with Sutton Foster and Michael Urie. That is opening tomorrow. Well, I might see this. I'm not sure if I'm going to see this. I just really want to know, because the reason I'm interested in this show is because Cara Lindsay is Sutton Foster's understudy, and I've been wanting to see Cara Lindsay live for years. Well, I finally saw Jeremy Jordan live, and I've wanted to see Ben Cook and Cara Lindsay and Andrew Keenan Bolger live for years besides Jeremy Jordan. So I really wanna see, I don't know Cara Lindsay's schedule when she's Winifred, but I really want to see her, because this is the only time I've ever been excited about an understudy. but yeah, I might see this. I don't really know much about this show, but it's opening tomorrow, so yeah. And Cara Lindsay has not gone on for Winifred yet during the previews, so yeah. And then we have Stranger Things: The First Shadow. There's going to be a Stranger Things play coming to Broadway, which I don't watch Stranger Things. I never have, but I've never been interested. I don't even know if Stranger Things is even relevant anymore, because no one even talks about it, but I guess people are going to start talking about it again now, because Stranger Things: The First Shadow is opening on Broadway at spring 2025, yeah, there's going to be a Stranger Things play. Probably not going to see this. I'm not interested, but yeah. Whoever likes the show, I'm probably a lot of people are going to be hyped, because Stranger Things is popular. I don't know if it's still popular, but it was really popular when I was in middle school. I just was never interested. So then we have Some Like It Hot is going on tour. Some Like It Hot is a musical that closed pretty recently. And I only really know about this musical because Kayla Peccioni, the Daisy understudy I saw, was in Some Like It Hot, understudying the main character, and I heard she was really good, understudying the main character. She's good, she's really good at understudying Daisy. I couldn't even tell that it was an understudy. Yeah, it was such a good, I did knew it was known I was understudy, but she looked exactly like Eva, well, sort of similar to Eva, and she sang like Eva, and yeah. And then Some Like It Hot, the tour is opening on September 20th, and Matt Lore is Joe, Tavis Cordell is Jerry, Leandra Ellis Gaston, who is in Six, is Sugar, which Sugar was the character that Kayla Peccioni understudied. And Edward Juvier is Osgood, Tara Connor-Jones is Sweet Sue, Jamie Laverty is Mulligan, Devon Gossman is Spass, and Devon Hadzel was Minnie, who is also, Devon Hadzel was also in the original Some Like It Hot, like original Broadway Some Like It Hot. So he's reprising his role. And then ensemble, Lia Allen, Ashley Mary Arnold, Kelly Burnham, Darren Cargo, Drew Franklin, Tim Fuchs, Rachel Brayton Hart, Devin Holloway, Brian Thomas Hunt, Emily Kelly, Brianna Kim, Stephen Michael Langton, Jay Owens, Renice Ryan, Nisi Shalom, Michael Shrzek, and Tommy Sutter, which I've never heard of any of these actors. Well, I've heard of Stephen Michael Langton, sounds familiar, but I've never heard of any of these other actors. But yeah, I don't really know much about this musical, but I've heard of it. But and then we have there's this show. It's like a parody show. Forbidden Broadway, Merrily We Stole a Song. It's going to be off Broadway, and it's opening August 30th, and they're going to Theater 555 off Broadway, and the previews will begin August 30th, and the show will open September 19th, and it will have Chris Collins-Pizzano and Jenny Lee Sturm, with A.J. Holmes and Sasha Hutchings. And then it's gonna be like a parody musical, and it's gonna parody musicals like Hell's Kitchen, Stereophonic, Outsiders, Great Gatsby, Back to the Future, The Wiz, and Merrily We Roll Along. And also, what is actually really cool about this is because they can also they're also like doing like a send up to Jeremy Jordan. And they're also doing stand-up to Ariana DeBose, Daniel Radcliffe, and Patti LuPone, and Roger Bart. Yeah. I wonder how they're gonna parody Jeremy Jordan. I wonder what... Yeah, but, then we have, Water for Elephants is launching a tent talkback series beginning August 13th, and they will highlight like different like elements of the show. Like after the show, there's like gonna be like before like stage door and everything. There's gonna be like a talkback like from members of the cast, and like they'll like focus on, they'll talk about like choreography and lighting and like costumes and like stuff like that, and like yeah. Also, speaking of Water for Elephants, Grant Gustin is also leaving Water for Elephants on September 1st. I don't know who is replacing the main character. I don't even know what the main character's name is because I've never seen this show, but yeah. And I know a lot of people are like disappointed about that because the reason that this show was popular, Water for Elephants, because everybody likes Grant Gustin. I've never even heard of him before. I've like researched Water for Elephants before, but like I never heard of Grant Gustin, but I heard he's really popular. But yeah. And then the last thing is that PBS was originally gonna air the new Pro Shot of Waitress that came out like not too long ago, and they were gonna air it on PBS on November 15th, but they removed it. They removed it because with no warning, like they like with no reason, like they yeah, I don't know why, but they just removed it from airing on PBS, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Yeah, and that's it for the Broadway news for this week, and I'll see you guys soon when there's more Broadway news, and yeah.